Good evening. This is CTV News for October 11th. I'm Patricia Vallone.
And I'm Denise Douglas. So glad you could join us tonight.
Well, a truck crashes into a building, sending several people to the hospital this afternoon. It happened in the 5600 block of Allentown Road in Suitland. CTV spoke with Davina Evans, who says her sister Katrina was driving the vehicle at the time of the crash.
What happened was that I was sitting in a waiting room, and then a vehicle, which was mine because my sister had it, unfortunately, I was sitting right in front of it, and it had rammed into the building. I was shocked. It felt like an explosion, but it was a car that came in. So I don't know. It was very traumatic for everybody in there.
You can see it's a fluid investigation. We're trying to determine what was the cause of the collision. Officers are trying to investigate every avenue.
And 4 people were sent to local hospitals. 1 was taken to a trauma center.
A D.C. firefighter has been found guilty of running over and killing a 21-year-old man. The incident all started with a dispute between Gregory Boyer Jr.'s daughter and Nate McKinnon in February of 2017. The following day, Boyer and his daughter went looking for McKinnon. When they spotted him, they followed him several miles. Eventually, McKinnon got out of his car at a strip mall off of Brown Station Road, and that's when he was run over by Boyer.
Today's verdict was an important one. It brought justice to the individual, Gary Boyer, who ran over Mr. McKinnon, and it was a very good verdict in that second-degree murder is the top charge on this particular case. And the jury came back after a few hours of deliberation and brought justice today.
And the defense claimed that it was self-defense. Your thoughts on that clearly didn't wash.
Well, Gregory Boyer, did not take the stand, and it was a situation where, while that is his right to do that, he could have more fully explained.
And if it's a felony charge, as you know, we can charge you criminally for something if it's that bad.
So it's not that the fines have changed, it's just your...
Okay, police say that an assault rifle was found on McKinnon. Boyer's attorney claimed he was defending himself when he ran over McKinnon. A man and an 11-year-old girl were both killed after Hurricane Michael swept through southern states. Falling trees killed both of them, one in Florida and the other in Georgia. The storm also left behind flooding and extensive damage to cars, homes, and other things in its paths. In the metro area, we will be getting heavier rains, some flooding because of Hurricane Michael. A flash flood warning is in effect for Carroll County in Virginia. A flash flood watch is in effect for Baltimore, Prince George's, and Anne Arundel, as well as Harford counties.
Maryland Senators Chris Van Hollen and Ben Cardin crossed the aisle to introduce an election security bill with Maine Republican Susan Collins. Now, the legislation would prohibit foreign adversaries from owning or controlling election service companies in the U.S. Expressing concern about Russian interference in 2016, the senators say the integrity of American elections must be protected. The bill would also require that state and local governments conduct annual evaluations of election service providers.